Srila Prabhupada is the founder Acharya of this most munificent society of Krishna consciousness. And we should know that how we approach his representative is how we are approaching him. Why? Because it is simply his words coming through the representatives. There is not only one representative of Srila Prabhupada, there are many representatives of Srila Prabhupada. And we must learn to honor each one of them in the same way as we would honor Prabhupada. We should see Srila Prabhupada in them. And in this way, Srila Prabhupada, he is expecting us to see Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati through him, and to respect and worship in that way. We find that the disciple always takes the most humble position before his spiritual master, however qualified they may be. But the disciple of that spiritual master, although he may be taking a very humble position before his guru, he doesn't try to jump over, but he tries to take a humble position before that person. That is Mahaprabhu's philosophy. Gopi Bhartur Padakamalayora Das Das Anudas. To be the servant of the servant of the servant of the servant. He reasons ill who tells that Vaishnavas die when thou art living still and sound. Vaishnavas die to live and live to spread the holy name around. So none of the previous acharyas have died. They are all living and sound. And wherever those faithful representatives are vibrating that sound, all the previous acharyas are living within that person. They are bestowing Mahaprabhu's mercy through that person. And not only that, but they are collecting our offerings on behalf of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is explained that Brahma is the father of all siddhis, and he is the embodiment of all transcendental knowledge. And Vedavyas, worshipping, respecting, and offering veneration to his guru on an equal level to that of Brahmaji. And because Vedavyas was approaching Narada in this spirit, and this is very important to understand, he wasn't approaching Narada because Narada was Narada. He was approaching Narada with such respect and submissiveness because Narada was the representative of Brahma and Krishna. And this is the difference between a personality cult and a proper religion based on truth. However wonderful a person may speak, however handsome a person may move his body, however empowered one may be with siddhis or charismatic, if we actually want to learn the truth, we do not respect and venerate that person because of what he is. We respect and venerate that person because of what that person represents. And we have seen too often how oftentimes disciples or followers, they lose that perception. And they think that this is my guru, and whatever he says doesn't matter. Doesn't matter any guru, it doesn't matter any sadhu or any shastra. To me, he is God. God is speaking through him. In this way, we are in the wrong consciousness. We do not understand how to approach a spiritual master. Vedavyas is teaching us. Because he is representing Brahma, Therefore, I will hear from him, and I will offer him all respect and veneration. I will surrender to his lotus feet. Similarly, in this movement, we should respect and adore someone because they are representing Prabhupada in Bhakti Siddhant Gaur Kishore, Bhakti Vinod, Jagannath Das Babaji, Narottam Das Thakur, Srinivas Acharya, Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Rupan Sanatan, Swarup Damodar Goswami, Nityananda Prabhu, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Ishwara Puri, Madhavendra Puri, Madhvacharya, Lakshmi Bhattirtha, Madhvacharya, Vyas Narada, and Krishna. And Krishna is the disciple of Radharani. Chaitanya Charitamrita states this. Krishna says that Radharani, her bhakti, her love is so much, so deep, so great that love is my guru. I am controlled by it. I am the servant of it. Whatever. I dance according to her love. So Radha and Krishna, their loving affair is the supreme guru. And we must know that this mercy, this grace, and this knowledge must come down through proper disciplic succession. And we must honor and venerate a person. Those persons, not necessarily just one person, but those persons who are properly representing that truth. And of course, when we are preaching to others, we should know that we are taking position as a representative of the disciplic succession. So we should be very careful to only speak on behalf of the previous acharyas. However little we know, we should present it nicely. We may not be big scholars, but whatever little we have learned, you just present it nicely as it is. And you can bring those people in contact with the whole flow of transcendental mercy coming through parampara. And that is the greatest service that we can render. On behalf of Gurudev and the Vaishnavas, we simply want to induce everyone to chant the holy names. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Because that is the essential essence of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's gift to the world. Perfect and purify our lives by properly taking shelter of the holy name of Krishna. And this can only take place in our lives when we learn to properly respect, venerate, and serve those great representatives of the previous acharyas, the Vaishnavas.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on devotionalnectar.com.